Imagine this. You're sitting alone, staring at your phone, wondering if she's thinking about you. The silence is deafening. You've gone days, maybe weeks without reaching out. But here's the kicker. What if she's not thinking about you at all? What if, while you're obsessing over her, she's already moved on? Or worse, what if she's waiting for you to crack and text her first? The no contact rule is a double-edged sword, my friend. It's either the best thing you've ever done or the biggest mistake of your life. But here's the real question. Will it make her regret losing you, or will it push her further away? Buckle up, because we're about to dive deep into the psychology of no contact. And by the end of this, you'll know exactly what to do. This isn't just about winning her back. It's about reclaiming your power, your self-respect, and your life. So let's get into it. Number 1, the power of silence. Let's get one thing straight. Silence is powerful. When you stop chasing, you're sending a message, whether you mean to or not. You're saying, I don't need you to survive. And guess what? That's attractive. But here's the controversial part. Silence can also backfire. If she's the type who needs constant reassurance, your silence might make her think you never cared. So, the key is to use silence strategically. Don't just ghost her because you're hurt. Do it because you're reclaiming your power. And trust me, when you stop begging for her attention, she'll start wondering why you're not begging anymore. Silence forces her to confront the reality of your absence. It makes her question her decision. But here's the catch. If you break the silence too soon, you lose all the progress you've made. So stay strong, stay silent, and let her come to you. Number 2, the psychology of regret. Here's a hard truth. People only regret losing you if they see you thriving without them. If you're sitting at home crying into a pint of ice cream, she's not going to regret anything. But if you're out there living your best life, hitting the gym, and achieving your goals, she'll start questioning her decision. Controversial. Statement alert. Sometimes the best way to make someone miss you is to show them what they're missing. And no, I'm not talking about posting fake happiness on social media. I'm talking about real, tangible growth. Become the man she fell in love with, or better yet, become an even better version of that man. When she sees you thriving, she'll start to wonder if she made a mistake. But here's the thing. This only works if your growth is genuine. If it's fake, she'll see right through it. So focus on becoming the best version of yourself, not for her, but for you. Number 3, the danger of overthinking. Let's be real. Overthinking is the enemy of progress. You're sitting there, analyzing every text, every interaction, wondering if she's moved on. But here's the thing. Overthinking won't change anything. In fact, it'll only make things worse. Instead of obsessing over her, focus on yourself. Hit the gym, pick up a new hobby, or finally start that business you've been dreaming about. The more you focus on your own growth, the less you'll care about what she's doing. And guess what? That's when she'll start caring about you. Overthinking keeps you stuck in the past. It keeps you trapped in a cycle of doubt and insecurity. But when you break free from that cycle, you'll find that the no contact rule becomes a lot easier to follow. So, stop overthinking. Start living. Number 4, the importance of self-respect. Here's a controversial take. If you're constantly chasing someone who doesn't want you, you're disrespecting yourself. And let's be honest, no one respects a doormat. The no contact rule isn't just about making her miss you, it's about reclaiming your self-respect. When you stop chasing, you're telling yourself, I deserve better. And when you start believing that, she'll start believing it too. So stop begging for her attention. Stop trying to convince her to love you. If she doesn't see your worth, that's her loss, not yours. Self-respect is the foundation of the no contact rule. Without it, you're just playing games. But when you have it, you're sending a powerful message. I don't need you to be happy. And that's a message that will make her think twice. Number 5, the reality of moving on. Let's get real for a second. There's a chance she's already moved on. And if she has, that's okay. Because here's the thing. You can't control her actions. You can only control yours. So, instead of worrying about whether she's moved on, focus on moving on yourself. And yes, that's easier said than done. But here's the kicker. The sooner you let go, the sooner you'll find someone who truly deserves you. Controversial statement. Sometimes the best way to make someone regret losing you is to show them you're capable of living without them. Moving on doesn't mean you don't care. It just means you're choosing to put yourself first. And when you do that, you'll find that the no contact rule becomes a lot easier to follow. Number 6. The art of detachment. Detachment is the key to mastering the no contact rule. But here's the thing. Detachment doesn't mean you don't care. It just means you're not letting your emotions control you. When you detach, you're able to see the situation for what it is, not what you want it to be. And that's when you'll start making better decisions. So stop clinging to the past. Stop hoping she'll come back. Instead, focus on the present. Focus on yourself. And when you do that, you'll find that the no contact rule becomes a lot easier to follow. Detachment is about letting go of the outcome. It's about accepting that you can't control her feelings or actions. And when you do that, you'll find a sense of peace that you didn't think was possible. Number 7. The role of social media. Here's a hot take. Social media is both a blessing and a curse when it comes to the no contact rule. On one hand, it's a great way to show her what she's missing. On the other hand, it's a quick way to drive yourself crazy. So, here's my advice. If you're going to use social media, use it wisely. Don't post fake happiness just to make her jealous. Instead, post real, authentic content that shows you're thriving. And whatever you do, don't stalk her page. Trust me, nothing good ever comes from that. Social media can be a powerful tool, but only if you use it correctly. So, focus on posting content that reflects your growth and happiness. And when she sees that, she'll start to wonder if she made a mistake. Number 8. The moment of truth. Here's the moment of truth. The no contact rule isn't about playing games. It's about giving yourself the space to heal and grow. And if she comes back during that time, great. If she doesn't, that's okay too. Because here's the thing. You're not doing this for her. You're doing it for you. So stop worrying about whether she's moved on or whether she regrets losing you. Instead, focus on becoming the best version of yourself. And when you do that, everything else will fall into place. The no contact rule is about taking control of your life. It's about choosing to put yourself first. And when you do that, you'll find that the no contact rule becomes a lot easier to follow. So, will no contact make your ex move on or regret losing you? The answer is, it depends. It depends on how you use it. If you use it as a tool for growth, it'll work in your favor. If you use it as a way to manipulate her, it'll backfire. So here's my final piece of advice. Stop worrying about her and start focusing on yourself. Become the man you've always wanted to be. And when you do that, you'll find that the no contact rule becomes a lot easier to follow. And hey, if you found this video helpful, don't forget to subscribe to the channel, because at the end of the day, the best revenge is a life well lived. Now go out there and take control of your life. You've got this.